So I've shared with you things to consider when deciding where to live, how showings work. So now let's talk about my favorite part, which is submitting an offer. Now, submitting an offer is something that's pretty easy to do. And what might happen is because you are a first-time buyer, you're going to be scared and nervous and excited and be filled with so many different emotions. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you talk to your agent. If you have found that perfect house, the one that you saw everything, you're like, this checks all the boxes, make sure that you submit an offer immediately. Now, the reason that you want to do that is because if you delay on submitting an offer on a home just because you might want to think about it, which is completely fine, what might happen is that someone else is going to submit an offer and they might get accepted. And if that happens, that might leave you with having to go back on a home search. So if you're thinking about submitting an offer and maybe you only saw one home and that home was the one and you want to write it up, but you're confused and you're thinking, well, maybe I'm working too fast or this should not be going this way. It's very nerve-wracking to feel in that position, but you're not the only one. And I'll tell you that many of the first-time buyers that I have helped in the past decided to pull the trigger on that house that they first saw and absolutely fell in love with. Now, one of the things that can happen is that when you submit your very first offer on the very first home that you saw, it might get accepted. So I don't want you to feel surprised or shocked when it gets accepted or feel a sense of you have moved too fast, because on the contrary, consider yourself lucky. We have been in such a competitive real estate market that sometimes what that means is that there's low inventory, there's a lot of competition for homes, and the buyers are just kind of submitting offers and bidding wars. So if you have the opportunity of getting your offer accepted, then move forward. To submit an offer, it's fairly simple. You'll want to get together with your real estate agent to go over all of the terms that you'll be putting into the contract. Some of the items that you'll go over are the price, the deadlines, the contingency periods, the time frame for escrow. Let's say usually it's 30 to 45 days. And again, all of these things are items that you'll go over with your agent so that they can write up the offer and submit it. And at this point, now it's just a waiting game. One more thing to note is that depending on the state that you're in, the purchase contract might be 4 pages or it might be over 14 pages. We're here to help you and guide you every single step of the way and go over every single page with you. These are contracts that were written by lawyers, so don't worry. We'll make sure that you always feel comfortable with what you're signing. Hi there, I'm Loida Velasquez, Realtor.com first-time home buying expert and agent with Team BC at eXp Realty. Are you ready to start packing? I mean, you probably already started your home search anyway, right? Well, in today's video, I will be sharing with you how to submit an offer, how to schedule showings, ways that us as agents can negotiate for you, and so much more. So you'll definitely want to make sure to check it out. For more tips like this, make sure to check out Realtor.com under the tips for buyers section. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone else, and also make sure to subscribe to this channel. Once again, I'm Loida, your Realtor.com expert, and I will see you on the next one.